Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 37 of Generation 2 of my Rags to Riches Legacy Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And at the end of the last part, we were trying to see if we could figure out how to get some romantic satisfaction between these two, because they're very attracted to each other. They're obviously soulmates and all that. But it turns out that it is a bug, which I would have probably commented in writing on the last video, because I found out in between parts. And there are a couple of ways you can fix it. Well, there's a few ways, but there's a couple of ways that I'll sort of show now. This first way, you don't need a mod, but you do need cheats on, testing cheats on, and both ways require cheats. And under marriage, if you say marry the sim, and this only works if your sims are married, obviously, if you then say marry the sim only, it will generate the romantic satisfaction begins. But if you have growing together, when you do that, it will give them a second milestone about getting married. So right now we have this current milestone, got married, it'll put another one in there. And if you have mods like I do with UI cheats, you can just remove that and you don't have that issue. But the other thing you can do and not get that second, got married to the sim, is you can use the relationship cheat, which I do not know off by heart because honestly, I rarely use them. But also, if you do have UI cheats, or I believe MCCC, you can just do it automatically. With UI cheats, you just, I right mouse clicked on the sim and it brought up the set relationship values. And I know for sure when I set it to 49 for the romance, it worked, but we're going to just try 50 because I had heard 50 will do it. And it did. So I tried 75. 75 didn't work. But we did hit their pink. I don't know if that means they're no longer soulmates. We were actually in the right spot. We're going to open up. I meant to open profile, and instead I right mouse clicked, and let's see. Yeah, their soulmates is gone. But what we're gonna do is cheat it back to 100, because that's what it was at, right? So I don't want them to lose that. And let's see if they're I keep right mouse clicking instead of left mouse clicking. Did they get their soulmate status back? They did. Yes, because what was there, I don't remember what it was, but it would have been, has now been replaced with soulmates because they have maxed relationships. So, yay! And they also have romantic, which I would have shown when I was looking here. I didn't scroll down far enough. But we have, it's fine. We'll obviously have to work on that. And we have unknown satisfaction, unexpected. It's also fine, because all the work that we did with the dates and stuff won't have helped them with the romantic satisfaction because they didn't have it. So this is seemingly kind of tied to the bug where if Sims were in a relationship as teens and then age up, then they have the same issue when they become young adults. But they have a bigger issue in that the romantic interactions are available, but they will fail and give you a last exception. We didn't have any of that with them, with any of the romantic interactions I tried. Granted, I didn't try all of them because there's a lot, but I did try quite a few because I was trying not to have them do the same thing over and over again. But I didn't have any LEs or last exceptions in my Sims 4 folder. You don't need mods in your game to see if you have a last exception. You just have to look at the Sims 4 user folder where your saves are. And if you're deleting your local thumb cache, it's there too. That's where any LEs, last exceptions files are going to go. They're just a text document. Anyways, I just wanted to show that. It is Beatrix's birthday today, and then we got the pink there, so we won't worry about checking what it is, and hopefully we have no problem. So I had another friend had comment they had this issue. So I don't know that if this is an issue that will affect all couples that have maxed relationships before installing Love Struck. To me, it seems like maybe it's not exactly the same as the teen issue, because I don't know if the teen issue will even happen now, but in this case, they were a couple with maxed relationship before I added the pack, and, but, it was extra easy. No, I don't want to. What is this? What is this? Oh, I don't want to do that. We want to focus on Beatrix now. We don't want to be going off to auditions and stuff like that and whatnot. So we need to go to the Starlight Accolades, and maybe our Angelina might win an award. So I'll be back. Well, we're here, and I reset the fame requirements to be only level 2. What level is? Because I think you can get in if you're like 1 level below, and Ruth is at level 1. And it was level 3, but I was going to say Adam got in here, but also Adam transported in here. So you didn't need to go through the door. So it may not have been, important about that. But unfortunately, Ruth can't transportate yet, so she didn't have that ability. So I sent her off doing various things. Actually, I'm going to double check and see if anyone has a violin in their inventory, because she could just stay outside and play the violin if we had a violin in anyone's inventory. I don't see... she could practice singing, I suppose. I'm just going to take a quick look. I bought a violin and stuck it outside, so we'll see. If she can't get in, she can play the violin. And she actually won't try to get in. Well, she might try to get in, then she'll go back out to play the violin. So I'm pretty sure that we got nominated. Angelina got nominated. I wish it had something where it would indicate and you don't just have to remember that. Oh, look, she got in because she was able to use her broom to get onto here, and then she just walked right in. You don't need to go out there. You don't need to go out there. Oh, I can't move it. I have to go into build mode again to move it here. We'll just stick it over here. Since she's inside, there's no point going out. She can just go... There is a piano there, but I don't think she has piano skill, and I think that's a guitar. Oh, there was a violin. I didn't need to... Why is... She could have just played that. So she's gonna go over there and do something useful. And she's level 8, so she can play the violin and not be embarrassed or anything like that. Hopefully it doesn't distract. So there is... So I'm gonna play through this, and if Angelina wins, or any of them, but Angelina's the only one I would think is up, but sometimes they can randomly win even if they're not up. Oh, Dustin broke one. I'll be back. Oh, Angelina did win. Yay! She won for bringing such an oral beauty to ears around the world. So, wrong, Sam. Is she going up on her own? Looks like she is. Yay for Angelina! Of course, you don't need, the only aspiration you need to win an award in is the acting aspiration. And I know I struggled. My sim won it before they got to that stage, and then when I kept going, I kept trying to do things to get her nominated, but in the end, you don't actually need to be nominated. You can just come, and if you save before you come, and then just keep coming, then they're they are quite likely to win at some point. So, yay, we got an award. I'll see if... I don't know that I would expect anyone else to... Oh, Aiden won. I saw he was here. What did he win? He just won an award. No reason, nothing indicated as to why. But and we might possibly try Cupid's Corner, but I might also just go to a local pub/bar in Windenburg and see if we find someone for our Angelina. So again, I'll be back if somehow anyone else wins. We're back home, and our newborn is still a newborn, hasn't aged up on their own, and I'm just kind of waiting for that to happen. And I had Alice and Adam using the blanket to stargaze, to use the romantic blanket 3 times for romance. And I got this romantic satisfaction changed. Alice's romantic satisfaction with Adam has changed based on her romance style turn-ons and turn-offs. So we're not going to view lessons, but we are going to go in here and see what we see. We are satisfied versus whatever it was we were before. And we have an unknown the other way. So we'll hopefully, before our baby becomes an infant, see if we can get a little bit with this, which I expect will be imminent. Okay, don't come over here. They're doing their thing. You need to leave and go do your own thing. I know I wanted you to water plants. Well, you need to. Before I started, no watering going on there. Nothing needs to be watered. Lots of things need to be evolved, and I don't know that we need to plant anything. Where is your gardening skill? It's level 8. And where do I have Patchy? Here it is. We're going to ask for gardening tips, and we're going to move that because I wasn't sure if it was going to be in the way. And we're going to check pockets for seeds. And we'll see over here how this. I wanted her really just to move, to be honest, because you're kind of being romantic with each other, and we don't really want Ava max the gardening skill. Okay. Alice has maxed the romance skill, and last I checked, Adam hadn't. So, okay, so now what we're going to do is, I think that might be Alice sharing the food that I initiated. We're not watching TV with. Okay. I thought, okay, can you just go away? Seriously. Why don't you come over here and produce a new track? There you go. And you can just work on that and be out of my way, because there's nothing for you to water right now. Did you get? We still aren't getting the sharing the food. That's not counting for some reason. And I seem to remember that happened before, that we didn't get it. So I guess I'm going to just have to keep track and cheat it done when I know I'm done. I don't know if that's part of... I mean, the thing is, they've got the romantic satisfaction now, so that shouldn't be an issue. So we're going to check out, and can you leave? Leave. Go away. Don't chat with Ava. Oh, Ava, you got to work now. What do you need to do for your work? You need to make a lifestyle review. Which I think that was an option on here, so you can do that when you're finished. You want to play thumbs up. We're just kind of waiting. I'll let her work on that skill a little bit. Actually, no, I won't. I will let her do her lifestyle review. And we'll work on that. Oh my goodness. Go away. What is yours? You're kind of tired. Oh, we don't even have a gathering going. We may as well start a gathering. But why don't you go sleep for a bit? Why don't you just go nap? Because you're a little bit tired. Oh, do we have... Oh, she's aging up. Oh, she's a red. She's a redhead. Because I can see her down here. That's what I realized. I'm going to make her calm whenever it comes up with me rolling. Is that calm? That's sunny. Okay, I'm just going to go in here and pick calm. There we go. And we have our heir. She's an infant, and she's got the smile milestone. And I guess we need to take her into Create a Sim and give her a makeover, so I'm going to do that now. So we're in Create a Sim, and we have our makeover. I will show the before on the left-hand side as usual. So here she is, and I went with green because she has green eyes. I think the next one will have green eyes too. I don't know that I'll go with green then. We'll have to play that by ear there. So that was her first 2 everyday, and now we're on her formal, which I only gave her 1. I gave her 2 sleepwear. That's number 1. Number 2, that's probably what she's going to live in. Number 1, party wear. And number 2, party wear. I only gave her 1 hot weather because it's fall, so I didn't think she really needed it. And there's her first cold weather. and her second cold weather. So there we go. There's her makeover. So I'll be back when something is happening. It is now later on Monday, and we got this phone call. I'm wealthy, very wealthy. Just last month, I bought Social Bunny and Cupid's Corner. Just straight up bought them. You caught my eye, and I was hoping to get a chance to meet you in person. I know it's a lot to ask, but I have gifts for you. What do you say? And we're going to say perhaps, and that means we're going to need to go over to the New World. And luckily, and she's, of course, right away hysterical. Playful +3, meeting a wealthy weirdo from accepting wealthy weirdo's request. So what has Angelina gotten into? A wealthy weirdo called and wants to meet in person. I think you don't actually really, you just go and you get the gifts. So the meeting will take place at the Bezo Rapido Motel in Vista Hermosa in Ciudad, and I can't say it. Anyways, the invitation stands until the moodlet expires. Who knows, this quirky adventure might just surprise Angelina. And all it is you get some axolotls, which is kind of nice. And I think when I went last time with some Sims, I got crystals, and I was trying to figure out what to buy for rebate day, so I was kind of upstairs, and our little one has already got some, she's sleeping. Well, I don't know. She's showing as not sleeping, but I see little Z's coming off her. She's gotten some milestones already, and I missed the call for Adam, so he went to work. But Alice has been working on her nectar, but she actually did get the food to count, and she is on the second tier, but we need to have Adam do the food. But I'm glad I don't know why it wasn't counting. Even that one, I think it did count, was just a bit delayed. And then I just did one more. So the one previously, maybe because they didn't have the Rantic Satisfaction working at that point, looks like she's awake. So I think now that you're done with that bottle, we're going to come here and do some tummy time together so she can maybe get some more. So the milestones that Beatrix has are, and I have the Plumbite, charge Plumbite. So that's keeping her needs, most of her needs up. Affection doesn't work. So she has learn to reach and learn to grab. She needs to put her toe in her mouth. And of course, they age up with the first smile or the smile milestones. Oh, Adam came home at the same time. So we can, once we're finished with this, we can go out to check out the whole wealthy weirdo thing. And yeah, I was thinking of, I was thinking of buying a computer. And I told Angelina to make a table, I believe. No, I was going to, and then I told her to make a violin because I thought we would give the violin to Ava. So, yeah. So she's getting through this tummy time, and then we're going to head over. Let me check what's in Angelina's inventory just so that we have an idea, because I think what I got before, well, obviously we don't have any axolotls, and I probably need to sell some of these because we have so many. I misclicked. I want multi-select, and I'm just seeing which one is like unreleased, so that's the one we want to keep, and we may be ready to release it now. I'm going to get rid of that. Future cube also, but just get these out of her inventory. She has a lot of these. I didn't realize how long it had been since I had sold them, and I'll have to do the same with the others. I won't show you. I'm just right now we're trying to get her inventory, so we're gonna sell all of those. We also got our bills, and we could possibly. Why don't we change the club vibe? Well, we won't worry about that now. We're gonna travel. So we're going to go over to the New World and check out the whole wealthy weirdo thing, which, like I said, is we just go and you get some gifts. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll be back. So we're here and it is storming. So I've added a weather changing machine and we've instant upgraded it. And we're about to try and change the weather. So let's take a look where the hotel is. There it is. So we're going to meet the wealthy weirdo and see what special things. I know we get axolotls, and I remember getting crystals, and I made sure she didn't have any of those in her inventory. If she gets anything like gardening related, I kind of have a full. I have quite a lot of that in her inventory. So she's off, even though it's storming. And hopefully she doesn't get struck by lightning. A lot of Sims running around, kind of scared. I have Ava watching reality dating show, I think. So she is, yes, she is. And she was going to chat with someone I don't recognize. And still storming. But we are finished, so it should end and switch soon. And we got a lift head milestone. Yay! Oh, looks like she's done. She's done with her. Let's see. I don't see a pop-up from that. And she's chatting with Mortimer too. Where's Mortimer? Oh, there's Mortimer. Okay.
Snabara Watanini.
Oh, this is my Mortimer that I've... We're gonna share ideas. She's not getting asked for her selfies in this save. Well, I'm not getting asked for selfies in this save in general. You're uncomfortable. I thought I asked to change... Well, maybe I didn't change... I changed to dry, and that doesn't seem to be actually changing the weather. I changed the season. I should just change the weather. Where did the thing go? There it is. Just change the current. Oh, it is. It's fine now. It is all dry. And since I don't have a pop-up, let's see what she got in her, because she's no longer hysterical, so she's got that done. But I don't actually see her getting anything. She never got anything. I wonder if it glitched out. Because she didn't get anything. Which is unfortunate, because it would have been nice to have gotten the axolotls. If nothing else, we could come here and eat. We can order a sweethearts box. We can order drinks, which is the spicy hot chocolate, and then which we can make on a bar. And then these are the pambazo and the vegan pambazo. There is another dish, but I can't obviously order it from here. We have the Simple Living Lot Challenge on, and I noticed that those dishes aren't available with the Simple Lot Challenge on. Even when I was playing mod free, they weren't available, so it's just not there. I don't know if there's a bug report. I didn't create a bug report. But anyways, that was rather unfortunate. We came out here for no reason because we didn't get our axolotls, which I was really hoping that we would get. But we're going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!